ranking NHL logos. Let's get into it. First thing off the bat, before we get into it, I have never watched an NHL game, and I do not know what any of these team names are. So this is strictly off of vibes. This team, I'm going to guess they're called the Arrows. I'm going to guess they're called the Arrows. And that looks pretty goofy. You got this weird red line. You got an arrow inside. I don't know. I have no clue. This one looks okay. I don't have strong feelings either way. I like the red and the white. I mean, it looks okay, but it also gives me D3 college football team vibes. You know, you get like a random clip art and you just throw it on there. This is an A tier, obviously. I'm not sure what the name of this team is. B something. Brick houses. I don't know. It just looks iconic. It gives me Pittsburgh Steelers vibes with the circle, with the yellow. This looks legit. This looks like a real competitive team. Next one, I'm gonna guess these are the Buffaloes, and I'm gonna stick them in B tier. It looks okay, but it's doing too much. You know how this one kind of fits together? Just the B makes sense there. The Buffalo looks like, you made the logo and then you threw the Buffalo on top and you had to rotate it. I'm not really sure. You know what? Just for my confusion, we're going to move to C tier because that is not okay. The Cheeto Puffs, Cheetahs, I don't know. This looks kind of juvenile, if I'm being honest, and a C and C tier just makes sense. This looks like I don't know. What team is this? The Carolina Carjackers. I'm not sure, but I don't. Something about this just looks. When I'm ranking these, I'm trying to imagine them on a T-shirt or on a polo or on a jersey. I could see this on a jersey, but on like a polo, it's like, what is that? Alrighty, this one. This looks like a real logo. I'm going to guess this is the Hurricanes, if that's an NHL team. Would guess it's in Florida as well. I don't know. It just makes sense. If this team's in Florida, if they're the Hurricanes or Tornadoes or something like that. Now, if they're Tornadoes, I'm going to guess they're not in Florida. But also, why would Florida even have a hockey team? That seems kind of anti-hockey to be in Florida, but it looks sort of cool. This one's an automatic S tier. Some sort of Native American here. Nice design here. Green, yellow, red. Yeah, this is legit. Now, this might be one I could totally see this being a logo that gets kind of like the Redskins that gets taken down because it offended a Native American tribe or something. But it does look cool. I will say that. Another one in A tier. This one looks legit. You got this little tidal wave coming from the top of a mountain with the white and blue and red, and it just wraps around. They're the avalanches. You see the A. It's supposed to make an A. I'm going to call them the Avalanches once again. Don't know what the name of this team is, but could feel them being up in Canada. Could feel that. Alrighty, this one's got potential, but it gives me too much DC vibes. And if this team's in DC, I guess it makes more sense. But the star, the red, white, and blue, doesn't really look like an American flag, though. I guess you can't have an American flag on your logo. I got that red dot, the stars. I don't know. This team feels like it's in DC or Dallas, one of the two. But it's okay. Oh, I think this team's in Dallas. You got a D and a star. And this does kind of look cool. This does kind of look cool with the green on the outside, the white, the superimposed D. I'm going to guess that's Dallas. Maybe it's Denver. Maybe that D doesn't stand for the city name. Maybe it stands for something else. I don't know. Oh, this is tough. The tires. This is the tires. They are. I'm gonna go S. I'm gonna go S. This looks cool. You know, you got the tire with the wing, the tire wings, and yeah, that's a nice color scheme. I could totally see it on a polo. The Oilers. It's an obvious S tier. Nice little graphics down here. The orange. This is classic. I like the circular ones. You know, the ones that are symmetrical. Something about them just makes more sense to me. The Florida Panthers. I'm gonna go C tier. I don't know why I don't like this one. Just from a visual standpoint, it looks fine, but something deep down in my gut, it's just like, not appropriate for Florida. The LA. I don't know. I don't know what this team name would be. Crowns. I'm gonna go with Crowns. Looks too much like a baseball plate. That's what I thought of would be like an LA baseball team when I saw this, but it's hockey. Just looks like they kind of got lazy with this one. This one's pretty cool. I'm not totally sure what animal this is supposed to be. Maybe it's not an animal, or these are trees. Is that a trail? Oh, wow, okay, I totally misread that. I thought that this was from left to right, some sort of animal, but you can see the sun and a star and a trail and trees. I don't know what this team name would be, but it does look relatively cool. This one's pretty ugly. The big C with the H in the middle. The Cleveland Hoopers. I don't know. I really don't know, but it looks pretty goofy. This one is going to go in B tier. Now, it looks okay until you get to this obnoxious looking tooth. The tooth is the same length as the entire creature. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Rhino. This just looks like, why? Why? In what world is the tooth this long? Looks absolutely ridiculous. This is going to be the New Jersey. It's an arrow and what is this supposed to be? Like a wrench? Is this? I don't know what this is. It looks like it's a. You could see that you're going to get your oil changed, and this is a logo. The New York Oil Changers. I imagine that's the name. That'd be crazy. I don't know. I'm not really sure what to think about this one. All right, we got another New York team. The New York Islanders. Okay, I actually know which team this is because it says it. The New York. I like the hockey stick out of the Y. I like the colors. I like the circle. And it told me what team they are, so that helps a lot. Oh, my gosh, we got another New York team? Okay, this team obviously is not New York if we've got both of these. New York Rangers. This is a classic hockey logo. It looks official. It looks like they're the top dogs. I don't know if they're good or not, but they look legit. This logo is the Knights. The St. Louis Knights is going to be my guess on where they're at. And yeah, this looks really lazy. It looks like you just got it off Google. And there's probably 800 high schools with the same logo for their team. The Flyers, I know this team, the Philadelphia Flyers. It's just iconic. I mean, all these Northeastern ones. I don't know how many of these are Northeastern, to be fair. At least 3 are at least. It's an iconic logo. This one, you know what's weird is this doesn't even really look like a team logo. This looks like the hockey league, like the NHL when they play the All-Star game. This looks like the logo in the middle. I don't know what team this should be. The Penguins, maybe? The Yellow Penguins? I don't know. Not sure. All right, let's look at this one. Oh, wow, what is that? Is it supposed to be a missile? A spaceship? Oh, wow. The Seattle Spaceships, is that it? I'm not sure. Okay, well, we're going to have to leave them in C tier. I'm not really even sure what's going on there. This looks like a music note. Once again, I couldn't imagine wearing a t-shirt with this. You can see the wings. What is that? We got another one. We got a lightning bolt. I feel like this is Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay Lightning. Man, this is lazy too. You got a lightning bolt. You made it blue and you put a circle around it. Doesn't tell me anything. Toronto Maple Leafs. We're gonna move him to A tier. Looks iconic. I like the blue. Lot of words in here. 3 words. Too much. Too many words. Alrighty, let's see. The Vancouver Sharks, I believe. The Vancouver Sharks. And I don't know. The Knights, I'm not sure. I think this team does play in LA from what I remember. Looks kind of cool. Does look kind of cool. Oh, V. Oh, I didn't even see that. What's a V city name? I don't know. Washington Capitals. We're going to put them. Go A tier. Once again, I like this. Little hockey stick in here. Got that small stars with the Washington. That looks cool. And then we're going to go. This is another. Oh, that's a plane. It's a plane on top of a leaf. The plane Leafs. I know it's a circle, and I said I like circles, but I'm not a fan of this one.